Have you ever noticed that the way you love today isn't the same as the way you loved years ago? Maybe you used to love without hesitation. You trusted people easily. You gave your whole heart without thinking twice. But somewhere along the way, something changed. And maybe it wasn't because you stopped believing in love. Maybe life didn't change your ability to love. Maybe it changed the way you protect your heart. People often say that pain makes you stronger, but I don't think that's always true. Sometimes pain makes you wiser. Sometimes it makes you kinder. Sometimes it makes you more careful. And sometimes it simply makes you tired. The way you love is shaped by what you've been through. For some people, that change began early. For others, it came after heartbreak, betrayal, abandonment, disappointment, or years of loving people who never loved them the same way. Whatever the reason, those experiences leave a mark. The truth is, we all have different emotional capacities. Some people go through heartbreak after heartbreak and somehow still choose to love with the same open heart. It's honestly beautiful. They refuse to let pain decide who they become. But not everyone is built that way. Some people feel everything so deeply that one betrayal doesn't just hurt. It changes the way they see love forever. Life has a way of teaching us that love isn't always safe. Maybe you learned that people leave. Maybe you learned that apologies don't always mean change. Maybe you became the person who always understood everyone else, while no one really understood you. So eventually, you stopped giving everything. Not because you became selfish, but because you became afraid of disappearing inside someone else's needs. People sometimes mistake this for becoming cold, but there's a difference. Being cold means you don't care. Being careful means you've learned what it costs you to care without limits. Those are two very different things. Some pain makes people love harder. Some pain makes people stop believing in love altogether. Some become softer, some build walls. Neither reaction automatically makes someone weak. It only tells you what they've survived. I think one of the saddest things that can happen is when pain changes someone into a person they no longer recognize. Someone who used to laugh easily now overthinks every text. Someone who used to trust now questions everyone's intentions. Someone who used to love freely now calculates every risk before opening their heart. And maybe that's not because they love less. Maybe it's because they finally learned how much love can cost. Maybe the goal was never to love the same way forever. Maybe the goal is to keep growing, to become someone who knows when to give, when to walk away, and when to choose themselves. Because changing isn't always a sign that you've become colder. Sometimes it's simply proof that life has taught you something. And that's okay. You're allowed to become a different person. As long as you never stop becoming a better one,